You asked for it. We brought him back on the show to show you how to prepare scallops in a couple of different ways. In one way I've never tried before, so I'm really, really intrigued. Executive Chef Ben Baird back with us from the Pelican Seafood Market and Grill. Scallops, you were mentioning, people are a little intimidated by the scallop because they're not necessarily sure how to prepare. What is the first step that you need to take to prepare the perfect scallop?
Buy a good scallop.
Okay.
Buy the scallop from a good place. There are many kind of bad scallops on the market. We want to get a dry scallop.
Okay.
Wet scallops are treated with all kinds of chemicals and then frozen and kind of, it's like the bad chicken breast.
Gotcha.
Pump full of stuff.
Okay.
So a good supplier. I like to buy them frozen for home use because then I can control how fresh they are. We do sell them fresh on the market. They're sort of fresh from frozen. Like we thaw them for you if you want to take them home and thaw them. But for a raw application, buy them frozen and thaw them yourself. Thaw them in the fridge overnight. Maintain that cold chain. Let the water drip off. And then what's key, when we were talking about this a little earlier, is dry the scallop. You see I have them on these nice linen-like paper towels.
Yeah.
Lint-free cloth, whatever, paper towels, really dry them. Change your paper towels often.
What's the reason behind that, to dry them so much?
With any protein, if it's wet, when you go to put in the pan to get a sear, it will steam instead of sear.
Okay.
So you don't get that nice crust.
Gotcha.
But keeping it dry also extends the shelf life. A wet protein will spoil faster than a dry protein.
Oh, interesting.
So, yeah, absolutely.
This is why we have you on the show.
And then, so when you buy your scallop, you can see there's a little thing here it's called the toe. It's a little abductor muscle. It's a nice thing to find on a scallop because then you know it's an authentic scallop.
Okay.
Right? It's not a shark fin that's been punched out. I hear stories in the chef world that you just want to, you see this toe, for sure it's a scallop, remove it. These are Hokkaido scallops.
And you do remove it?
Yes, remove it. It gets tough when you cook it. It gets a little tough.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Not every scallop will have them, but if you buy 6, like 4 of them should have it.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Hokkaido scallops from Japan. These are U10s, which means there's under 10 of them in a pound. So it's a nice large scallop. This is what we want. So we're going to sear a few.
Okay.
I don't want to smoke the place out again. I don't want to be known as the smoke show chef.
We've already forgotten about that, Ben. You didn't have to out yourself.
Well, I like to point out my flaws. So I'm just heating this up.
Yeah.
You want to have a nice hot pan, and then we're going to add oil to the hot pan.
Okay.
Don't heat up your pan with the oil. Another trick.
I didn't know
Non-stick. If you add oil to a cold pan and heat it up, it will stick. Hot pan, cold oil, or hot pan and oil means non-stick.
Gotcha.
While it's heating up, we're going to talk scallop crudo because this is the easiest way, best way to enjoy a scallop.
Okay.
So you take your scallop and we're going to go across really thin slices. We're going to make these beautiful scallop rounds. There we go. Camera is right. Anyway. So then we lay them out on a plate. That's enough scallops for you. I'm sure I had a few in advance. Okay. Finishing salt.
I'm going to throw this here just so they can get the overhead.
Perfect. Okay. A nice finishing salt, not just a table salt.
Yes, This
is fleur de sel, Malden salt.
So good.
A little bit of black pepper. And then we're going to do a hit of lemon juice.
Okay.
And this is something, you're having a dinner party. You have them sliced on a plate and you just prepare them like this. Not a lot of lemon juice.
Okay.
Just a bit. Really nice olive oil.
The acid is important. Is it the same as
this isn't like a ceviche where we're cooking it. This is more like we're just dressing it.
I gotcha. Okay.
A little bit of olive oil, a little bit of the lemon juice, and then garnish this with anything you want. I brought some beautiful pickled onions that I threw a beet in, so you get this really nice vibrant color.
Oh yeah.
A little bit of fresh dill.
Okay.
And then a little bit of crunch is going to come from a little bit of julienne radish.
Oh, nice.
Right, and then. Doesn't that even look Christmassy?
This looks, it does actually. That's great.
And so easy.
Looks
You just slice the
fantastic.
scallop, so you're going to eat that.
Okay. Oh, no. Really?
Yeah, you're going to have to.
I have to eat this? All right.
Exactly.
Okay.
Meanwhile.
Yeah, you guys, you're on your own now. You said I could eat.
To see it have our...
Yeah, exactly.
Salt and pepper on our scallops that we're going to sear. To taste, I like salt and pepper. Isn't that lovely?
So good.
Like, that's the true flavor of a scallop. I teach this in School of Fish. We do a crudo lately with our raw bar class. And people are always like, what do you mean this is going to be good? Like, it took no time to make. But you taste the scallop for what the scallop is.
So, I've never had it like this before. I've been doing TV for, 19 years now. Never had this before.
Okay, so warm pan. Going to cool it down for a second.
I laughed because I know what was going through your mind right there. Wow, maybe this is a little too hot. Okay.
But we want it to be pretty hot.
Right.
But I don't want to, I don't want to set up the fire alarm.
No, it's pretty dangerous in a television studio.
Well, I don't really care about that, Derek. I don't want to get the scallops wet.
Oh, yeah. Okay, fair enough. Yes.
So
after all the work we did to dry these things, we wouldn't want to get them wet. I got you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So next thing when searing the scallop is don't crowd the pan.
Okay.
You want space around the pan. There's some rule. It's like never more than 60% of the surface area of your pan should be full when searing.
Interesting.
It's
okay.
Same with your grill and your barbecue. You never want to pack that grill full. You need to have some space for the heat to get through and kind of circulate around. And
gotcha.
Yeah. Next trick for searing the perfect scallop is don't touch them.
Okay.
We're going to leave them be. Right?
We should have like theme music that just plays in the background, right? As the scallops cook away here.
For sure. You can swirl the
yeah, then you feel like you're really doing a Chefy Poo kind of thing.
That's
yeah.
Right.
Just move the pan around a little bit and you're good to go.
Smile.
Everybody, that's standing around your islands. Oh wow! Look at Derek knows what he's doing. He's moving this oil around.
It's all about impressing the friends.
Yeah. And I noticed you just have basic salt and pepper.
Yep.
So not adding any other flavor. Salt and pepper's the way to go.
You buy a product as good as this, it should taste beautiful on its own.
Okay.
Right?
We've got 60 seconds left here. Oh, my goodness.
Okay. So we're going to turn up it. And then this is about cooking the scallop. When you're done with this, all that little bit of char on the pan, the little bit of brown, is going to be delicious. Throw some capers in there, some lemon, a bit of butter. That's your pan sauce.
You're ready to roll.
Yep.
Okay.
And now you don't want to flip them too early. You want to see around the edges and start to go brown.
Yeah.
So we'll have
okay.
They need another second.
Along.
Yeah. I don't want to ruin them.
I hear you.
Yeah. We're going to wait till the very last second so they can see what it looks like.
Okay. Just a reminder, by the way, Pelican Seafood Market and Grill, they're located down there at 1500 Bank Street. You can order online as well, pelicanseafood.ca. They've got some more of their Pelican fish tips. You still have those videos up on the website as well. So if you want to scroll through those videos, better yet, Ben will be back, I believe, on December 15th, and we're going to try something a little bit different then as well. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful.
Go a little more than that.
Okay. Anyway, Ben, always a pleasure. Lee Brasage, our Ottawa Senators insider, joining me after the break, talking all things Senators. Don't go anywhere.